So I would like to welcome you all to our final presentation in which we cover everything there is about our brand Turkafe. So I would like to begin with our target audience. So basically, who is our coffee, who is our service suited for? And we decided that our target audience would be mainly urban workers and tourists aged 30 to 70 with a mid to high income, so people from the medium upper class, and mainly those people who live in the city areas. As part of our section about target audience, we prepared two personas which will represent our ideal customer. So the first one is Angel Mackenzie. She is a worker and she is quite keen on exploring new cultures and on traveling. And likes to she likes to buy these sort of candles and natural stones, those, let's say, artifacts, which make her escape reality, which make her go into the dreamland. And she also likes to visit organic food restaurants and stores. And um, when she has some free time, she will take her cat out for a walk. And as part of her free time, she also has an Instagram account where she shares her memories and some sort of small periods of time with her cat when she's either in a cafe or traveling. And she likes to share these with her friends. As for her digital behavior data, she likes to follow YouTube channels which are about culture and learning, and she also follows influencers which cover these type of topics. And so basically she's a worker, so she spends most of her time in the office, but when she finally has the free time to relax, she devotes this time to explore new cultures. So that was our first persona, which was representing the urban workers, and now for our tourists. So our tourist persona is called Julius Venner. He is a 45-year-old male from London visiting Taipei, and his occupation is, and he's an architect. And so he made a business leisure trip to Taipei to explore what kind of history and culture does Taipei have. And so he enjoys history and he enjoys slow-paced moments and writing in his sort of a um, journal. And he also enjoys some quiet atmosphere and comfort. He prefers spending money on memories than on physical products, and he would like to attend some activities such as a workshop where he can learn some new things. And instead of buying some normal mundane souvenirs for his friends, he would instead buy some special cultural beans or um, some very deep and profound souvenir for his friends. As for his digital behavior data, he doesn't really trust paid advertisement. Instead, he would look up Google Maps or TripAdvisor and see which people have already been there and what kind of a review did they leave when they left. And he follows these sort of travel blogs and hashtags to keep him updated on these cultural places. As for his digital content data, he has a Facebook and Instagram where he enjoys capturing aesthetic and sort of symmetrical photos of interiors because he's an architect. And if he enjoys the experience, he is willing to leave a 5-star detailed review about the place, like what kind of experience did he encounter and what kind of a feeling did it leave in him. So now for our differentiated product attributes. So firstly, our points of difference. So unlike our competitors, which are Starbucks and Paca, who sell coffee as a drink, we will sell more of a personal experience and also the fortune telling reading from the cups. And our tangible attribute is the sand brewed coffee, which is a cultural and ancient preparation of coffee, which other people couldn't find in normal cafes. It's basically our tangible asset, so it's premium for our cafe. And lastly, our atmosphere. So we have the traditional Ottoman living room atmosphere, in which we will eliminate tables and chairs in order to place the divans on the ground, which further reinforce the calm atmosphere and more sort of a relaxed way of drinking coffee. So now on our differentiated brand imagery. So our brand should appear as sort of a mystical, timeless, and slow-paced sanctuary, timeless sanctuary. So the busy workers, the office workers, they can just come to our place and they can leave all their work behind and sort of relax their mind in our atmosphere. And in order to further reinforce this atmosphere, we will add the devil eye, which has been in the Turkish culture for a very long time, and we'll use the symbols and aesthetics of tulips and also use the copper pot to make the atmosphere feel like the Ottoman Empire. And so we want other people to think of our cafe as the place where they can stop and relax. And finally, for our differentiated value propositions, we first have our emotional value. So as I said in the previous slide, it should work as a stress relief and a form of meditation or relaxation to visit our store. And for our cultural value, we should be able to immerse our customers into the tradition of the Ottoman Empire and into the whole era. Also with the workshops, we should be able to do that through the workshops. And basically people who will have visited our cafe, they can share their experience because it is quite Instagrammable, it's quite appealing on the social media, so I think it has potential to be seen by a lot of people on social media, for example, Instagram.
Now it is the part that brand communication strategy, and I'm gonna talk about brand identity. The first is mental identity. Where others speed, we slow down. We want to preserve ritual over convenience. We want to make sure that every customers walk in, they will leave their busy and stressful city life behind and they're gonna be relaxed in our store. And for the behavior identity, our staff will be educated about Ottoman Turkish history, and then they are gonna be a person that transforming our Turkish Ottoman Empire culture to the customer. And then we are gonna welcome in every customer with Turkish lemon cologne and the candy. This is a tradition in everyone in Turkey. Where if there's guest, the first thing they do is to give them the lemon cologne and the candy. The lemon cologne is gonna make a guest feel fresh and refresh. And the candy is, there is one proverb says that let's eat sweet and talk sweet. So this tradition we are going to bring our store. And then when the customers order coffee, our staff will cook coffee in front of the customer on the sand. This is gonna be like kind of art performance, and people love to record those moments and share on the Instagram and other social media. It is gonna be like also organic marketing for us. And we'll be serving coffee with the Turkish delight. And then before fortune telling, our staff will educate customers, like when you finish your coffee, take your coffee coaster, put it on your coffee cup and fill it. Wait up 5 or to 10 minutes, and then it's ready to fortune telling. For the visual identity, we are going to be using traditional textures rather than modern minimalist and industrial design. As you can see on the right is a reference picture. We are also going to use the colors that deep reds, turquoise, brown, gold, and bronze. And also, as you can see on our packaging, also we are going to use Ottoman motifs and our brand logo and brown color. Now is the content logic. We know that modern life is really stressful, and we are not just selling coffee for the boost. We are selling a break from reality. Because with espresso, when you finish drinking, the experience is over. But with Turkish coffee, when you finish, the second experience, the fortune telling, is gonna begin. And also we are going to be educating customers about how to drink Turkish coffee, because there's people that they fear to drink Turkish coffee because they don't know how to drink, or people drink, they think they already know, but they also drink in the grounds and they say this is so bitter. But actually, when you come to the grounds part, you have to stop drinking. First drink some water, clear your mouth, and then take a sip of coffee, and then eat some Turkish delights. And then when you come to the ground, stop, it's finished. And for the storytelling, our fortune telling part is playing big role here, because we are going to give the message that the universe has a message for you and it is hidden in the grounds. The coffee cup acts as a mirror to your life. People have the natural curiosity, and then almost everyone wants to know their future, like what is going to be happen, what message waiting for me. And then in this case, our fortune telling is going to provide unique experience. Also, our packaging is going to tell some story. For example, the motifs, and then the man sitting drinking coffee, especially man's hat. It is Ottoman Empire style hat, like old Turkish hat. It is gonna represent our long history. And for the creative approach, we are going to avoid bright lighting, and we are going to use warm lighting, and the atmosphere is going to be more relaxing, and then there's going to be playing some classic Ottoman Empire Turkish instrumental music. And for the social media part, we are going to be using high quality ASMR style coffee brewing on the sand videos. There's going to be like sound of the sand and sound of the bubbling. It is going to be like attractive for the people who like these kind of ASMR videos. For the social media marketing, we are going to be focusing on visual storytelling. We will have many kinds of different design of the coffee cups. It's going to be aesthetic, and then also we are going to bring in Turkish culture into our store to reach organic customer, which is like in Turkey, everyone share their coffee cups while drinking coffee, and then tag their friends and say we are drinking coffee with my best friend, and we are here, there, tag the store name, and we are going to bring this culture into our store. Like every Turkish home, if you go to their kitchen, you will see more than 10 different type of coffee cup design, and we are going to bring this. And also we will have influencer partnership. There's gonna be like unboxing and tasting our coffee packages, and then coffee cups, and then they are also gonna attend our workshop and also a fortune telling experience. For the experiential marketing, we will have pop-up sand brewing stands at the cultural festivals and art events to attract people. It is going to be especially art and culture because we want to be associated with the culture and art. Then the tools for those things is gonna be short video for reels and TikToks, highlighting the satisfying scent breathing visual is gonna be ASMR, as I said before. And for the long videos, we are gonna uploading videos on the YouTube explaining the history of Turkish coffee and the meaning of some symbols. And for the user-generated content, we're gonna have monthly price for the people who use Turkafe hashtags and share some beautiful our store design or coffee cups, anything. And this way we can have some organic share and attract more customer. And the platforms that we want to use is Instagram and TikTok is going to be primary for aesthetics, and YouTube is going to be for educational and the cultural content, the more like long videos. And TripAdvisor and the Google Maps is going to be important for tourist attraction because tourists are usually using these two apps to find places. In the internet environment, we will gonna have our own website called the Digital Divan. We are gonna share Turkish history, coffee symbol meanings, and some workshop and also workshop schedules. And the online presence, we are going to be using that keywords that targeting best place to relax, scent coffee, and fortune telling. In this way, when people search about these keywords, we are gonna appear. And we are gonna have Google Maps optimization. As I said, it's essential for tourist foot traffic, and reservation system, especially for managing fortune telling. For the advertising plan, we are gonna use Facebook and Instagram meta ads, retargeting the users interested in travel, astrology, and coffee specialty. And also for the TripAdvisor visibility, we are gonna pay to the app to list our store top of the list. So when the tourists search about best place to visit or relax or fun activity, we are gonna be shown on the top of the list. Now is the AIDA framework. The first stage of AIDA is awareness, and the audience is gonna be urban professionals who are looking for escape reality and tourists. The purpose is to introduce the brand and create immediate visual impact. The content is visual identity, symbolic identity. And the core message is, where others speed, we slow down, discover the mystery of the scent. And the symbol is copper pots, tulip motifs, and the logo of men drinking coffee while sitting posture. And the vehicle for this is high quality ACMR style short video, and the channels is gonna be Instagram and TikTok for the short videos. And then success metric is number of likes, shares, comments on the Instagram and TikToks. For the second stage, interest, audiences, urban workers, and lifestyle seekers who are tired of standard coffee chains and looking for cultural unique experience. The purpose is to trigger curiosity about the scent coffee and the fortune telling, and showcasing the mythical atmosphere of the Ottoman living room. The content is mind identity and product identity. The core message is, with espresso, the experience ends when you finish drinking, but with Turkafe, that's when the second experience begins. The ask behavior is, they will look for details on the scent breathing technique, and then the history of the Ottoman Empire, and how the coffee cup acts as a mirror to your life. And the vehicle is long-form YouTube videos about the art of the ritual and the Digital Divan website sections. The channel is our own website and the YouTube educational cultural content. Success metric is time spent on our website, the section that history of Turkish coffee, and then engagement rates on the educational videos. And the third stage is desire. audiences, experience seekers who want shareable, Instagrammable moments and emotional stress relief. Purpose is to build preference for a slow-paced experience over a standard fast-paced. And the content is behavioral identity, mental identity. Core message is escape the noise, find peace on our divans. Reason to believe is influencer unboxing, testing, reviews, and fortune-telling experience. And then vehicle is going to be Instagram's collaborations and user-generated content rewards. The channel is Instagram stories, posts, and TripAdvisor and Google Map reviews. Success metric is number of saved posts and growth in TripAdvisor ranking. The last stage is action. Audiences, customers who is already in Taipei City and ready to book a workshop or visit the store. The purpose is to trigger immediate foot traffic and workshop bookings. The content is operational identity. Core message is your coffee is breathing on the sand. Book your Master the Sand workshop now. And offer is comeback coupons or free fortune telling for spending over 600 NTD. The vehicle is online reservation system and meta retargeting ads. The channel is Google Map Book Now feature and physical store entrance. And success metric is sales revenue and workshop attendance.
Hi, my name is Liza. I will discuss our hybrid channel strategy that are offline and online strategies. Offline is primarily the coffee shop, the stage formation, where our physical stores are the heart of the Turkafe brand and our main revenue driver, located in high traffic tourist and city centers. Our first location that we plan is either Taipei or Tokyo, and designed to sell the complete experience from the coffee, the atmosphere, the fortune telling, and the workshops. As for the online secondary channel, the take-home ritual, our e-commerce platform extends the brand beyond our walls. It serves as a portal for booking workshops and selling our Turkafe home line, Turkish delights, copper pots, and coffee beans, allowing customers to own a piece of the experience. The promotion strategy is to use the collaborations with through Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube with influencers to showcase the visual and narrative power of the Turkafe experience. Next is encouraging advocacy through driving user-generated content through monthly prizes for the best photos of coffee cups, store architecture, and workshop moments. Then fostering loyalty through direct incentives that reward repeat visits, like comeback stamp cards, 10 stamps for 1 free coffee, and exclusive benefits through a tiered membership program. Then we also have deepening engagement through our Master the Sand workshops, creating the brand as ambassadors by teaching the craft of sand brewing coffee, forging a deeper community connection. We also pricing. We are not selling coffee, we are selling a cultural experience and entertainment. So we are somewhere in between of mass market of Starbucks and luxury retail of Baca coffee. So our positioning is premium luxury. Prices are pointing intentionally higher than mass market competitors like Starbucks, yet we have a justification of that our prices are reflecting the value of the time customers occupy on our divans, the spectacle of sand brewing, the personalized service, and the unique entertainment of fortune telling. Benchmark for us is that we are competitively priced within the luxury experience brands like Baca Coffee. So we still are we can compete there. Next is our path to market leadership, the 3-path growth plan. We are on the first stage, we are proving the vision. As an action, we're planning to establish one flagship store in a Tier 1 city like Taipei or Tokyo to validate the blue ocean concept, focus on perfecting operations and building initial brand buzz. Second stage, scaling the experience. We would expand to other cultural tourism hotspots identified in our market analysis, and we will focus on driving profitability through increased traffic and high margin workshops. On the stage 3, we will build the ecosystem through introducing and grow the Turkafe home product line, diversifying revenue streams beyond the physical store capacity. The financial outlook you will see in the next part that Jose will perform. Thank you. Next.
Hello, I'm going to explain the return of investment of Turkafe as well as the multi-year financial logic. Our financial strategy is built on a unique customer experience, and that's why this business has the viability. We are changing the red ocean of all the coffee shops that are around Taiwan, around the world, and creating a blue ocean with Turkafe, having a high experience investment with premium pricing. The 3 pillars of the revenue are, first of all, the dining experience is the main one. We are offering a premium space with Turkish and Ottoman Empire design, where you can feel the immersion in the culture. As well, we have the education on weekends. We have the workshops. We earn from this ticket event, and this is like very cheap for us because we are providing materials like this coffee. So this is like very high revenue. And the third one is the brand extended retail, like selling pods, cups, premium coffee beans, etc. According to the prices in Taiwan, we investigated several businesses and also the cost that it takes them to make a renovation of the places, and as well as the furniture, kitchen equipment, serviceware, and technical administration. At the end, we have an estimation of 8,450,000 Taiwanese dollars for the initial investment, only to redecorate the place and to get all the equipment. Our operating costs are divided in the rent that we get this price in the real market of Taipei, around the Taipei 101, that is actually one of the places that we want to put our cafeteria, and in this example we are taking the area of Taipei 101 for a place for about 200 square meters. It costs around 300,000 Taiwanese dollar every month. As well, we are gonna have employees, and their wages and training will be around 261,000 per month. The raw materials, like the beans and the delights, the food that we're gonna be selling, is 150,000. This could also vary depending on the demand. If we have more demand, it could also increase. And the marketing and communications will be around 100,000 NT dollars per month. That it is the 5% of the gross revenues. I will touch this point in the future. And the services and utilities like electricity, water, internet, insurance. So this is like around 101,000 Taiwanese dollars. We expect having 112 customers every day, and the average price per customer will be 600 NTD. That means in 1 month we will have 3,360 customers in average, and the total monthly revenue will be 2,016,000 NTD dollars. Let's go with the net profit. We already know that we have more than 2 million of revenue, and the monthly operating costs are 900,000. That means that our net profit every month would be around 1,100,000 NTD. Let's go with the return of investment and annual net profit. We already know the numbers of the monthly revenues and the net profit. So the annual net profit would be around 3,250,000 NTD dollars. But considering the initial investment to redecorate the place and to buy all the equipment, that means that in the first year we would have a net profit of around 4,800,000 NTD, already taking in mind the initial investment. So after the second year, when we already pay, let's say, or return the initial investment, we will have a cumulative net profit of 8 million NTD. And starting from the year 2, our expectation is to earn at least 13 million NTD and 200,000 per year. So in summary, the financial logic is this. The initial investment is 8,450,000. The monthly operating cost is 912,000. The projected monthly revenue is 2,016,000. The projected monthly net profit is 1,104,000. The projected annual net profit is 13,248,000. So the cumulative profit after the second year would be 18,046,000. After analyzing all our business plan, we can tell that Turkafe is a really good investment because, first of all, the people that wants to come to Turkafe, they are not coming to a regular cafe. They are coming to a new experience, to an amazing experience where they can travel without having to travel. In this case, to Turkey, to the Ottoman Empire culture, and how they had their coffee, how they chat with their friends, with their family, and having this new experience. So after watching all the numbers and analyzing them, we can tell that Turkafe is a good investment. Thank you so much for listening and have a good day.